You're watching Good Morning Washington.
Wow, that was so amazing. That was a clip of Christopher Schmitt performing After Chopin, composed by Sam Post. And that was just 30 seconds of a 7-minute composition. And it has quite an amazing story. And here to share that story and more about the Classical Arts Society of Washington is its founder and classical pianist. We just saw him, Christopher Schmitt. Welcome back to Good Morning Washington.
Thank you so much for having me, Roxanne.
I mean, seeing you play there, I was just in a trance watching you. That was so incredible. So a previously unknown Chopin Waltz was discovered just last year, an incredible discovery. What makes this so exciting for musicians?
Well, Frédéric Chopin is perhaps one of the most famous composers ever to have lived. And it's not every day that a new piece by a legend like that is discovered in Manhattan in a library in October of 2024. So the bad news is the piece is very short. It's literally written on a piece of paper the size of a napkin. It's 24 measures, about 30 seconds long if you don't do the repeat. And so one of our supporters had a great idea of hiring and commissioning a local composer, Sam Post, to extend the piece to become 7 minutes long so it can be celebrated the way it may have been intended to be celebrated. A sketch transformed into the actual piece itself. And so we did that.
Yeah, this story is so incredible because we don't really know what the intention was. He could have just been scribbling some notes, but to turn it into this 7-minute composition, what does that process look like? And, you know, it's trying to stay true to what he might have intended.
And so I suppose our listeners can judge for themselves in one sense. Sam Post, the composer, was able to keep the style of Chopin throughout, and much like his scherzi, to have an ABA form culminating in a virtuosic coda at the very end, and the middle section being a more cantabile singing, more sedentary, kind of thoughtful approach. So that variety is expressed across the entire piece rather than just one small section, kind of one good idea. He did a wonderful job of that.